Hi everybody. Well, hi. There's a camera, right? So I've got something to teach, and I'm teaching myself at the same time. It's focused on the concept or term observation and kind of listening as well. Um, so, so when we think about it, I'll give you sort of some headings, right? This is going to be about some skills to helping you to be more observant or a better observer. So I'm going to have a few areas here, little sub methods. One's focus. We'll just start with that one. So focus your attention on the right things, where you are, what you're doing, why you're doing it, how you're doing it. Important things to focus on, rather than less important things or relevant things. That is information coming in. You want to give less of your energy to the noises. Could be birds chirping. I mean, you might want to listen to birds chirping. That's not too bad, is it? But don't focus on things that are problems that you don't need to have, or just let your mind settle. Don't let yourself have too many problems. Be careful. So focus on your job, what it is that you're actually doing, trying to do. Just trying to keep that brain power energy just going on what you're doing, what your job is in this context, what you're solving. Just don't let the problems be a complex for you. But keep your attention on the job. Define your job or task. How you're capturing it, right? So that's sort of one area there. Two, be methodological, or follow some sort of methodology. Quite rolls off the tongue funny. So you've got all day long, do something. So think of a way of examining something that you're trying to do to gain progress in activity. Whether it's a way to remember something, whether you write it out, speak it, listen to it, imagine it. All these ways of trying, say if it was memory, or any activities that might be helpful, physical activities to think of a way of doing something. When you actually look at everything that's being done, there's some kind of strategy involved in there, where the person's brain is trying to explore or look at something and do something. There's always like a method, like a step. You're working this way, and then you think, oh, I can do this, and or you can have a more sort of thoughtful method which is really abstract, like doing one thing so that you can achieve something else at the same time. But yeah, anyway, next one, get engaged. I will go into more detail about these. Get engaged. Third, get engaged in what you see. Think about it inside yourself. See novel things. Chew it over. Muse on it. Inventions. See what the or what it looks like from there. Or just try and just get fully lost in the thing and be a little bit, observant of different things. For and it sounded like rabbits out in the fields. things work with economics, and there's anyway. Just initially going over this. Yeah, if you sit and observe something long enough, you'll see how things there's kind of an excess there. It's not always obvious, and but anyway. So next one's to practice observation. So yeah, take some time out every now and again just to sit there and take in what's there, and take in what's there. Just take some time out to relax and just see. Take some time out to relax and just see. See things that are around you. Oh, that's a nice water bottle. This is apparently natural artesian water from New Zealand. Funny how it's got a pink bottle top there. So there's all sorts of things. If you just sit there, you can start to notice things, colours or shapes or of nature. Have another go. Just be quiet for a moment and just to your senses and what you're looking for, and pleasant kind of thing. Be yourself, But anyway, another one is going to. They're going too quick with the words. These are ordinary people, no mental health issues. They're just a little bit talking too much. It's very rapid thoughts. You don't want to get message overload, all the things, and all the things coming in. It's items. Books are important. There's reasons why books are important. You expand your knowledge of the world. They exercise your brain's ability just going through the reading processes. They help you to comprehend the senses and narratives. And it's important that you not only your memory or with your heart to where someone's at, because you've got to jot down really quickly. You want to think about over and over to comprehend them. You may have to go over it many, many times because you're looking to deliberate and kind of understand to make decisions. That's what I've got here. Where you're at, you might be tired, you might be hungry. How are you going to listen? How are you going to listen? Got problems on your mind. You're not taking in very well. So we're not very good listeners or observers because we've got all this lag phase where we're missing a lot. Your attention, if you haven't got enough energy and skills going on actively, you're going to miss a lot of it. And you want to see new things in it. Look for something new, something you haven't heard before, understood before, or seen before. That's why sometimes repetition is important, because you might go one pass through the page of knowledge, or listen to a podcast or something. You're going through one pass, but you listen to it again, your brain's going to get a chance to have another pass to understand it. And if you listen or look at it again or read it again, you're going to get a chance to have another pass at it. And you will see things, and you will understand things you didn't understand the first 3 times you read it or heard it. You might listen to it 30 times and you're still picking up more comprehension of it. So yeah, I don't know how you're going to do that if you're in a proper trying to study as hard as you can, remember and get through. That sort of stress is not the way to really come to a better understanding of something. Just if you really want to understand it, you don't want to have deadlines, and you don't want to have any stress like that. You want to follow that because you're really interested in it, and you're prepared to go through the phases, the passes and try to really understand that line by line and really grow it. I don't think the formal education is good at producing a deeper understanding that way. If it's all about just getting to these goalposts all the time, this outcome-based education. There's a lot of things about it, but if you're really going to understand the outcomes, you need to just think about what is the outcome there. What is that on a deep level? What's that outcome about? Just ponder that deeper than just what meets the eye sometimes. It may take many times just to comprehend why is the outcome stated like that? What is it really about? Receive, record, reproduce. I mean, that is so hard to do. It's one thing to receive and to record and reproduce, but really, with learning subjects, that is such a hard thing to do, to reproduce, receive, and record and get meaning. It's really hard to do. Some people are naturally get it better, probably, but I don't know. You might, if you just go over it many times to deeply understand it, you'll probably get it better than the person who got it just quickly. So you've got these human capacities. We have them. They're trainable. Human mind. Listening, reading, writing, speaking, physical movement, social communication. Our memories are shot. We're not very good at memory. Listening to people, helping them feel understood. We've got all sorts of problems we make subconscious assumptions. People make each other angry. People talk too much. They're caught up in who they are, their ego, ignoring others. What is it? And these other questions fit in with that. To collect, like, who are they? Who is that person? Where are things? Are things that way? Where are they on the map? When are things happening? What the time? History, in the future. In the morning, do you have a checklist of what you're doing in the morning? Or when you finish, when you go out the house, do you have a checklist when you get on the activity? Focus on the basic principles. Keep going over a long time, because if you can do something for several hours and you just keep following that thread as you go, that's good, because you're getting a consistent sort of learning on that task. Maybe you need to block out all the noises. It's like how a small room can help sometimes, or just earbuds to block noise out, or just getting away where it can just be you and that thing they're trying to do. That can help. Remove distractions. Say no more, because if you've got something better to do, you should say no to some other things. That could be, again, looking at things in history. Try Grand Theft World. .com. It's done by Richard Grove, or if you're interested in listening to some good stuff. I mean, these things, Alan Watt and Richard Grove, Peace Revolution podcast, you can get on audio, on podcasts. There's some good ones. Of course, King Solomon, the Book of Proverbs, that's really should be something you keep near you for the rest of your life, because King Solomon, there's no better teacher of wisdom than he is. There's other great books around great books of the Western world. There's a lot of books out there. Of course, there's millions of books out there, but there's maybe 200 or 300 that are better. People have kind of saying, yeah, they're really worth reading, you know. So I mean, I could go more into this, but we've all got a human mind, and it's got some good things about it and some problems with it, and learning's the answer. That's just a little bit about observational listening skills. If it can help you get deeper meanings in life, improve your skills, make a little bit of solid, consistent progress from now on, you can learn a lot more in your life if you want to. There's hope for stupid people like me. There's hope, and very intelligent people have got to watch it. They don't blow it, because they can be pretty stupid too. So wisdom's the thing to go for. God gave us these things in life to make use of, and unfortunately, there's some aspects of government institutions and media that can't bring the good stuff to you because of different funny value systems or whatever it is. But go for the wisdom. It's there. It's out there, and it is about Jesus Christ. It is about salvation through Jesus, who the Father sent. Just got to put a plug in there for the gospel, because it's the only salvation we're going to get, and to get some wisdom along the way is a good use of your time. I think it's a mistake just to chase the money. So many people just chase the money, and loving the money, economics, the way the world goes round, and it's just not working out. People need to reprioritize Jesus and wisdom and high things of real importance. And you know, these people high up in the economic world, they've stuffed it up. I think they've controlled the world too much. They've shaped it too much, and we need to shape it back to Jesus, God sent him to save everybody. Get back to him and get back to King Solomon, good old wisdom, good old liberal arts education, which it's to make you a better person and help you to be a little bit more. And you don't even have to be in a formal education system or get degrees. It's not about that. It's about becoming a better you, becoming all you can be without any pressure, without having to get credentials. So you can be the king and the queen, so you can be a free person and be all that God wants you to be. And learning's the answer. And look into that trivium method in the liberal arts, and read these great books, have a go at them, and there's hope.